Hi, I'm Pafuyang in Crystal. Our news team is out in the northwest suburbs every day bringing you news and information from your community. Here's a look at today's stories. And remember, for more, you can always go on our website, ccxmedia.org.
The COVID-19 pandemic affects people physically, but it's also hurting them in the pocketbook. A new study shows that thousands of people in the Northwest Metro are at risk of losing their housing due to the economic fallout.
Families with young children are at most risk. More than half of all households with a child under the age of 18 have reported losing at least one adult's employment since this crisis began.
The Family Housing Fund teamed up with Wilder Research to show hardest hit neighborhoods from unemployment.
The caveat with our study is that it's only looking really at people who qualified for unemployment since the COVID pandemic began. So that means they were employed and recently lost their jobs.
The study uses zip codes to show areas reeling from the economic fallout. Several zip codes in the Northwest Metro stand out.
This is an unprecedented crisis.
People living in the 55443 Brooklyn Park zip code shows more than 30% of residents were already struggling with housing before the pandemic.
And now there are very high levels of continuing unemployment claims and initial unemployment claims, over 3,000 claims continuing in a recent month.
And people living in the 55429 and 55428 zip codes, which is made up of Brooklyn Center, Brooklyn Park, and Crystal, show there's almost 39% of residents who are facing housing insecurity.
So now we're seeing, about 3,000 unemployment claims in each of those zip codes in recent months.
And folks who live in the 55430 zip code, which is made up of Brooklyn Park and Brooklyn Center, shows 36% of people are at risk of losing their housing.
In the northwest suburbs, we know that, Brooklyn Center and Brooklyn Park were already cities with among the highest eviction rates, in the state of Minnesota. So that challenge has always been there.
African Career Education and Resource Incorporated is advocating for tenants in the area. This is a housing rally they held in April to bring awareness. The group is walking renters through the process of requesting rental assistance.
It's an online application. A lot of the folks who live in the apartment buildings, once again, do not have access to Wi-Fi.
And over in Crystal, city leaders are helping to keep small businesses afloat.
There's no doubt that there are real impacts, significant impacts.
On Wednesday, they went door to door, alerting business owners about resources.
We don't really have the financial firepower to deal with a crisis this big, but what we have been focused on is making sure that our residents and businesses have access to the resources that are available to help them get through this.
For more information on this story, head to our website, ccxmedia.org. In Brooklyn Park, Sonia Goins, CCX News.
I'm Eric Nelson for CCX News. Today we are in Maple Grove, and if you're a small business trying to get through COVID-19, can be like surviving a boot camp. Well, Tina Hegda knows all about that because she runs Burn Bootcamp. And Tina, the pandemic has been tough, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been really tough. I think it's been tough on everybody, certainly businesses, small businesses in particular, maybe felt the pain a little bit more, but it's really just been forcing everyone to pivot, work a little more creatively and find a different way if they really wanted to weather the storm. And so I'm really happy and proud that we've been able to do that. We have a really great membership base. Our community is really tight. So I feel like we've been able to get through this far. We reopened a couple months ago just about, and we're not quite back to normal. We're still working differently. But I think with a lot of extra hard work and team effort, and then again, just that really strong membership base, we've been able to come through okay.
What kind of changes have you had to make? Because exercise is about sweating, sometimes in close proximity.
Yeah, so a couple big things. We clean all the time. Every camp, we're cleaning down pretty much everything that was touched. We're wearing masks when we're not working out. So as we're coming into the building until we get to the workout space, we're wearing masks. During the workout, we're usually working pretty hard, lots of exertion, so we don't require the masks while working out. And then when we're leaving, we'll put the masks back on. So a couple big differences. We've also started doing outdoor workouts. While we were closed, we did virtual workouts, and we're actually probably going to continue doing those for the foreseeable future. It's been a really great option for people to work out from home or when they're traveling.
And you have people who have come back after the shutdown, and you've given back, haven't you?
Yeah, this is a really fun week for us. It's something we've been wanting to do for a while once we got reopened and sort of got our ducks in a row. So we sort of have something fun planned each day this week. We've got a few theme days. We've been doing daily giveaways. We've got big grand prizes on Saturday just for showing up this week. Last night we had a really fun wine, beer, and cheese event that we did outside, so lots of space for everybody. We're giving chair massages and just trying to express our gratitude so much. We couldn't have done it without them.
Exercise is a key in this pandemic.
Absolutely.
People have to keep moving, don't they?
Yes, I mean, for your total health and wellness, it's not just the social distancing and the masks, but you have to take care of your actual body.
All right, she's Tina Hegna from Bootcamp in Maple Grove. I'm Eric Nelson for CCX News.